How many humans do you communicate to on an everyday foundation that without a doubt is aware of what a principal bank virtual currency is and how does it feature? Probably none of them. And that is precisely why I say you already know, as we in reality have a look at what's happening around the world, the whole thing is moving so short while all and sundry isn't always even paying attention. And even in crypto, we have numerous humans, and I'm positive that you are going to see it underneath this video as properly. And there's going to be a number of humans pronouncing, all right, none of this matters. It's not new information, or the statistics is blah, blah. You understand you are going to see it all of the time. It's a whole lot of low IQ discussions which might be going on around crypto because everybody is asking at one thing that is just price movement. They do not realize what's simply being built before their eyes. And in this video, I really need to address that, communicate approximately what is occurring, and additionally address what's taking place right now in our current economic machine. So with that being said, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For the ones which might be new to the channel, hopefully by means of the quit of this video, you do grow to be a subscriber. So permit to take a look at this universal chart here. No, this isn't always new. This is the CBDC tracker website. It was given updated on October of 2024, and we are able to actually see all of the new CBDC initiatives in which they are located, the whole lot which have came about this 12 months. Now, if we study the global map, it's nearly each unmarried primary imperative bank, and it's miles due to the fact, wager what? Every significant bank, every kingdom may have their personal CBDC. If we truly look at today's updates across the timeline, it changed into virtually September. There was 3 projects that got driven. We can also see added information, up-to-date information, due to the fact quite a few that is where we start to see some primary changes. For an example, South Korea, we additionally have Russia on here. There is such a lot of the EHKD, the digital euro. I imply we were witnessing important movements being made around virtual currencies, around CBDCs. And this is all taking place whilst retail is asleep. And even those which might be in crypto are still also asleep for the most component. But this came about in just the closing couple of days. So predominant South Korean banks outlets joined CBDC actual world pilots. This got updated on November 4th. Also more CBDC moves being made. This changed into October 30th, all around central financial institution digital currencies. Also Australia, September 17th, prioritizing wholesale CBDC work over retail. And then a path, the ECB invitations companions for digital euro conditional bills, tokenization, innovation. I bring up all of this because what we're witnessing proper now could be you recognize we're no longer even inside the starting levels anymore. We're late into the degrees of the digital Forex revolution. And everyone nonetheless thinks that we are so early in terms of CBDCs and digital currencies. We are not early in this. What we're witnessing proper now is a lot of the groundwork being carried out, being labored on. And you might say nicely, oh, nicely, meaning that we nonetheless are early proper. The issue is that we are early in making an investment into the generation. We're not early into the work that is being completed by the crucial banks due to the fact don't forget that those vital banks, those nations around the arena, these organizations, they have also been running on this for well over 20 plus years. I go again and study ISO 2002. Everyone has been screaming approximately in relation to XRP or HBAR or all of these other projects inside the space. Guys, ISO 2002 become created again in 2004. The first pen by David Schwartz for a DLT become returned in 1980. So how early are we in terms of this technology? The solution is we are now not. It's been around for some time. A lot of what we're seeing now has been, you already know, in location for a while. Now, a variety of those digital currencies, whether or not it's X or PH or something, yeah, we're extremely early on that side, which may be very useful for us. But additionally over here, big shot to Smoke Dog for this Newtown report titled Money, the evolution of virtual launched 7 hours ago, ISO 2002, CVC and DLT. This is why I say this has all been in location for a very long time. ISO 22 is a key piece of all of this, developed back in 2004, just now being adopted. Now, if we look into this, we've Citigroup.com, Money, the evolution to digital. This is Citigroup. Cryptocurrencies are totally digital and typically function on decentralized networks using blockchain generation. And this is distinct from traditional finance. And over here we have Money, the evolution to virtual. And then at the ultimate slide, we've innovation and traditional banking. Here is where we begin to see tokenization efforts being mentioned. We see ISO 22 being pointed out in terms of the messaging requirements and additionally formats. And then at path, we have CBDCs. Banks also are exploring the advantages of DLT inside their networks. Again, this is all due to the fact at the cease of the day, we are starting to see the big conversion of, you realize we're seeing conventional finance converge with, you already know, these private region people. However, also they may be converging with the digital aspect of the whole lot. You understand the large gamers which have advanced a number of those ledger technologies are now in discussions with the largest banks, with the most important establishments, the companies obtainable as properly, which might be really type of pulling the strings. And if we definitely take a look at the conclusion location there, right, we have the evolution of cash as at a crossroads with a mess of capability paths being explored throughout a range of enterprise experiments. The advent of new era is establishing up new possibilities for the form and function of money. Risk-focused and era-neutral regulation remains vital for all varieties of cash. Progress necessitates collaboration among the public and private sectors. Standardization and interoperability are critical, as value should go with the flow seamlessly throughout jurisdictions and business platforms within the virtual financial system. And yeah, I suggest, listen, when we observe the BRICS, for instance, like I constantly speak about this gold commodity, primarily based financial machine wherein you realize gold is dominating. It's the piece that holds all of it collectively. I do consider that gold is going to be that piece. I suppose that as we have a look at gold as it's being delivered on chain through tokenization, it'll be fractionalized. We're going to begin to see the whole lot change. Overlooked coins, cash is starting to be phased out already, and it will continue to. But as we study the BRICS, right, again, that is another huge piece of the puzzle that confirms that this has been in vicinity for some time. Russia and a number of the BRICS countries started to stockpile gold again in 2010 after the 08 financial disaster. Today, the BRICS international locations now preserve over 20% of the arena's gold reserves at the identical exact time that China just recently had become the sector leader in gold manufacturing. So if we're talking about this and all and sundry is getting concerned about the BRICS overthrowing the greenback in the US, they're all in bed collectively on this large circulate. Well, it is even crazier as we also have the FOMC meeting coming up with Jerome Powell, which I pointed out proper, goes to be back to the rostrum. Once more, the arena will be on the edge of its seat. Someone must ask about a gold subsidized treasury bond. And this is because you already know Gold Telegraph did have a recent conversation. This became really a completely big verbal exchange as it was talking about gold, in particular a gold-backed, foreign money revolution, essentially with Judy Shelton, wherein she absolutely defined her concept from her ebook for a gold convertible sovereign bond. Main to fixed trade rates, which could growth stability and repair the financial integrity of the US greenback. Now, once more, that is the trouble. Everyone's looking at this and pronouncing all right properly. You already know this is to make sure that we preserve, you recognize a powerful figure in the global of finance, and we should make certain that the United States greenback is included. We're transferring away from the fiat forex machine. We're moving far away from a paper foreign money gadget. We're moving toward a virtual, primarily based, you already know, foreign money machine. But as we observe that, right, we still recognition on gold-sponsored currencies due to the fact they're becoming a large deal. And Judy, in reality, did speak about how, you understand, senators and even Fed chairman going all the manner return to 2011 had been additionally, discussing a gold-backed bond at the time. Today, extra than ever before, this need to still be centered on. They have been speaking approximately how that long-term rate balance become a feature of the gold widespread. But he also pointed out quick-term fluctuations due to new gold supply sources. But if we start to have a look at gold and we tokenize it, where you realize, fractionalize it, where you understand, revalue it as well, all of a surprising a variety of those issues, they're solved. Now, there is lots more updated discussions approximately this is not.